kind of picking up where I left off last. We got it mostly back together now. I realized after making that first video, I was holding the camera the wrong way. So it's not very appealing to watch, but we have the motor in there. It's mounted up. This 660 Honda engine bolted right in to the existing motor mount plate and pretty much fit great. I think the shaft height difference between the Honda and the old Tecumseh is like 5/8 of an inch. So I got a couple longer belts and one shorter belt to make up for that, rather than having to modify the entire motor sled that holds the pumps and all that. It's a pretty tight fit. It looks good in there. You got some oil spilled and stuff. This motor didn't come with this ignition housing with the throttle and the choke and the hour meter. So I ordered one of those off eBay. And of course, you know, the way it mounts directly to the side of the motor, the throttle and choke cables aren't long enough to put them up front, kind of in the cab area, so you can have easy access to it while you're operating the machine. This oil filter, this hydraulic oil filter, I think I slid it. No, there's no adjustment, but it just misses. It isn't actually touching this valve cover. It's just straight piped right now. Waiting on some flex hose to come in to plumb that into the muffler. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to mount that yet. The battery originally is under this floor plate, but if you have a dead battery and you need to jump it, you can't get to it unless you lift the loader up and slide the plate out the front slot there. And it's just a huge pain. It's pretty much the way it's looking. This summer's filling up with other projects and vacation and tree work, so housework. We're pretty much done working on it for the year. I'm gonna get it operational, and then next winter tear into it further and kind of make it look nice again. I can start it up for you. It's pretty freaking loud. Another thing is the rectifier that came with the Honda motor bolted right in. Used the same bolt pattern as the old rectifier that was with the Tecumseh motor. I don't know what that wire is. Oh. I seen some sparks shooting off back here. this ground cable came undone. Jesus. Well, I'm glad it wasn't shooting sparks right out of the rectifier. I wonder what the heck. What the heck's going on there? Well, anyway, guys. We drove it into town here, or loaded it up on a trailer, brought it into the shop. I'm gonna weld on some new brackets here. They're a little longer, because putting this bigger motor in, I can't close it all the way. There's an interference with the heat exchanger for the hydraulic system. So I can record that, add it to this video. But as you drive it, this left side wants to drive all the time. You can pull it back. You can find a middle ground there where it doesn't move. Something's going on. Not quite sure what it is yet. I know that those forward and reverse controls, those valves aren't self-centering. So there's a couple mechanisms, spring return mechanisms down under the seat there that you adjust to bring these to center position on the pump valve. I don't know if that's the problem or if the tension on the belt doesn't quite make sense to me that would be the case, but we have an awful lot of tension on the left drive pump. So we'll see. Gotta get that muffler plumbed in before we mess with it anymore. I don't want to go deaf.